Hello everybody, my name is LP Pigman999 and welcome to the official second episode of Otaku Talk. As you can see, I have a new mic, clear sound. Hope you all enjoy that. It's much better than my previous mic. I think it was just the old mic. It was just yeah. I got it for $4 this one. I'm very happy with it. And I'll be using it in my videos from now on, both Let's Plays and standard videos like these. So yes, without further ado, let us begin the video. This second episode of Otaku Talk will be on my video game collection. It was supposed to be a Boku no Pico kind of commentary thing. A friend of mine commented on one of the videos. You'll see him sometimes in the comments. He commented with the idea, and I said I'd do it for episode 2, but I'm changing it, and now it'll be episode 3. Because I don't feel like doing it right now, and I haven't watched Boku no Pico in a while. I have to go rewatch it, so. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, we're gonna start with my Vita collection. Unlike my anime video, I'll make this one really quick. I'm not gonna go into detail about games or anything. I'm just gonna show all of them off by one. I'm gonna try to make this kind of simple. So my first game is Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1. Great game. I highly recommend if you love RPGs and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Kind of makes a parody of the gaming industry and stuff like that. Pretty good, pretty good. I've really enjoyed it. I'm like 7 to 8 hours into it. It's pretty good. Next one is Mind Zero by Keys Games. And Hyperdimension Neptunia was by Idea Factory. Next, that's also an RPG. This next one is a rhythm game. Maybe if you know like Vocaloids and stuff like that, you probably know Hatsune Miku. This is Hatsune Miku Project Diva F2nd. It's like the 4th game in the Diva series, which is like a Vocaloid game series, rhythm game, stuff like that. It's pretty good. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. I've completed all the songs on easy. Normal gets a bit harder though, so I'm not quite up to that level yet. It's not even in here. It's in my PS Vita. Yeah, cartridge is in my PS Vita. And oh yeah, next game. Next game is an Xbox original game, not 360, but original. And this is the game that got me into RPGs. This is none other than Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Great game. Great game if you're looking to get into RPGs or anything like that. It's a great game. I don't know if this works on Xbox 360. It works on my original because I have an Xbox original. We're just Xbox. Can't call it the Xbox One because, what's the new one called? Yeah, Xbox One. I don't got an Xbox One. I have an Xbox original, which is mine. And then I kind of shared the Xbox 360 with my brothers and stuff like that. Don't have an Xbox One. Same with PS4. I don't have any new age console. I don't have a Wii U. I don't have a PS4. I don't have a Xbox One. In fact, the most recent console I have is my PS Vita. That's probably the newest gaming system I have. Next one is the sequel, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords. I played this one first, but it was on PC. I can't play it on PC anymore because the computer I use now is not the same one I used to use, and it could handle it, but my new one can't, unfortunately, so I can't play it until I get like a graphics card, unfortunately. But that's just how it works. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. Next one here is X-Men Legends. I also have this on the GameCube, but this version I have on the Xbox. Next one is The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. The prequel to Skyrim, which is the next game I have. I don't have Oblivion. I'm, like, I'd say 9 hours into Skyrim. I've just started Morrowind. And Skyrim, which is on the 360. Kind of messed it up there. Next, I just started this game very recently. I'm a bit late to the Mass Effect party, but better late than never, I guess. Yeah. Mass Effect. Mass Effect 2. And Mass Effect 3. I'm still Mass Effect 1, by the way. So I got a long journey ahead of me. Indeed I do. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for the Xbox. No, that's not it. There are, I think I have like 3 more, like towards the end of the PS2 list. But I'll get rid of all the previous Xbox games. And we shall continue with Baroque. Baroque is kind of interesting. I kind of don't like this game. I like it and then I don't. I like the story, I like the premise, but the gameplay is flawed. It just doesn't, I don't know, I don't like it. I'll go into a little bit of detail with the gameplay. Basically, you're basically like this guy, and that angel guy in the cover is kind of like hold your memory or something. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. Basically, you go into this labyrinth, and you're supposed to, he gives you like this little weapon, and you're supposed to fight these monsters and go to the next level. And it'd be fun, if you just like fought monsters and stuff. You have like a HP, and then you have this vitality. And vitality, basically, it drains gradually. Like, no matter where you are, this thing will drain. And then basically it'll drop to 0, and then your health will gradually decrease. And when you fight monsters, if you get hit, your vitality will go down even more. So basically, you have to always, and your vitality only goes back up if you are fighting monsters. But at the same time, it also will hurt you if you're not good. So you can't get hit. If you don't get hit, you're fine. If you do, you're dead. You're done. You're fucked. You're done. And that makes it very challenging. And you face like multiple monsters at once. It gets really difficult. And I got to a 5th or 6th floor, but I can't do it. It's just too frustrating for me. I don't know. It's a frustrating game. If you're looking for a challenge, check out Baroque. I mean, it's challenging, no doubt about that. If you're an experienced RPG gamer, this is for you, because there's nothing like it. And if you're looking for something new, or something difficult, something creative, something like that, this is your game. If not, stay as far away from it as you can. I don't regret owning it, but it wasn't a waste of money. It was just kind of disappointing. I expected more out of this game. I don't know. Well, maybe there is. I hear that it actually gets pretty good story-wise, but gameplay-wise, it was kind of disappointing. I don't know. Check it out if you want. I'm kind of conflicted with this one. I can't tell whether I like it or not. I hate it more than I like it, I guess. So that's Baroque. Next one, my favorite horror game of all time, which is none other than Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly. Brilliant horror game. I highly recommend this if you like horror at all on the PS2. Another PS2 RPG. One of my all-time favorite games, like of all time. This is a great game. One of my all-time favorite RPGs and just games, video games in general, is Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3 for the PlayStation 2. And it's nice little special edition with the booklet and all that stuff. I'll take it out just so you can see it. And yeah, that's Persona 3. Great game. I highly recommend it. Moving all that stuff off to the side. Alright, got that stuff out of the way. Next, we have a GameCube game. This is kind of the prequel to Resident Evil. I haven't played much of it. I haven't played it in probably a year. I haven't played this in a long time because I haven't had my GameCube hooked up in a long time. Gotta get that hooked up again. It is Resident Evil 0. Next is another GameCube game. This is more of a fighting game. In fact, this is one of my all-time favorite fighting games. This is probably my favorite fighting game. Well, not favorite. There actually is one other fighting game I really like. That's on the PS1. But other than that, my favorite, this is probably my second favorite fighting game of all time that I've played. And this is Soul Calibur 2. Not the first. Soul Calibur 2. Soul Calibur 2. And the GameCube version came with Link, which is really cool. Which is really, really cool. Yep. Pretty cool. I really enjoyed my time with this game. I only played through one character's campaign, but I'll go back and play it someday. It's really, really good. Lots and lots of fun. Combat isn't too complex. It's pretty easy, pretty basic, and not too challenging. It has a good mix. This next one here, I don't think anyone probably has ever heard of. If you're watching this I doubt you know this game. It's on the PS2. It's called Kengo, Master of Bushido by Crave Entertainment. It's kind of hard to explain this game. I haven't touched it in months. It's kind of complex. It's kind of it's almost like a samurai fighting simulator in a way. There's no real story here. It's more of an action game. Basically you get to choose between one of these three combatants, these samurai almost characters, and you'll fight them in different ways. But the fighting is kind of weird. It's got a weird fighting system. It's kind of like Baroque in that I wanted to like it, but the gameplay was kind of weird. It had a good kind of a cool premise around it, fighting like samurai style and all that stuff is pretty cool. But it just didn't do it for me. I don't know. I'll go back to it someday. I didn't absolutely hate it, but I got kind of frustrated with it after a while. So I don't know. If you ever see it, pick it up. It's pretty rare. I mean, I don't see this game very often. Especially, in like local pawn shops. It's one of the more, I would say, unknown PS2 games. It's pretty unknown. If you ask someone, like even a person who has like a vast knowledge of PS2 games, I doubt they know this game. It's just not very common. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen like anyone ever talk about this game. There are probably people who know it, but not many. It's pretty unknown. I think it's pretty unknown. You never hear people talk about this stuff, this one game. But yeah, that's Kengo, Master of Bushido. Next one here, I haven't played it in months. It's not because I didn't like the game. I really liked the game. I just haven't played it. That's pretty much it. Castlevania, Curse of Darkness. I've never played any of the old school Castlevania games. This is my first official Castlevania game. I haven't touched it in months. It's actually pretty easy. You know when you just go to certain areas, it's kind of like an action, like kind of an action adventure type game. It's pretty action based, but it kind of linear path. You know where you're going, and I kind of like that. And kind of cool gameplay where you like forge like these like devil forgery. You use like this thing called devil forgery to like form like little demons to help you on your quest to like yeah, your name's Hector and you're trying to find this yeah, I don't know. I forget the guy's name, but dude, he like killed like your like lover or something. I don't know. And it's like it's in Dracula's old castle. This is like after Dracula's death or something. It's a long it's a long running series. So, but it kind of runs you up to speed on what's going on. So it's kind of nice. You don't have to play all the other games to know what's going on. Next one here is called. I actually really like this one. This one's really cool. I haven't played in a long time, but I want to get back to it. I have a cool little story about this one, too. This one's called Genji, Dawn of the Samurai. This one's good. This is everything Kengo... But it's kind of similar, you know, similar premise, except this one has actually a bit of a story to it. I don't know why I don't hear about this game very often, because it's actually a pretty good game. Yeah, Genji, Dawn of the Samurai. It's kind of like Castlevania in that it's kind of like action based, but you kind of know where you're going. It's kind of adventure. It's kind of linear, and there's like cutscenes and stuff like that. It kind of lets you know where you're going. And I'm in this one spot where I'm trying to feed the boss, but I can't beat it. I'm gonna go back and try to beat it this time around. And I think I know what I have to do too, so I'll figure it out. It's a pretty cool game. If you see it for cheap, I'd pick it up. It's pretty cool. Especially if you like samurai and feudal Japan and history and stuff like that. If you like those kind of things, I think you'll really enjoy this game. Even if you don't, it's just fun. It's really fun. You know, it's a fun little action game about samurai and stuff like that. I think people will like this, you know, if you ever see it. But most people don't know about it, I guess. So, oh well. But if you do see it, pick it up. It's good. Yes, we have a few more in the PS2 section. Next one I have here is a horror game. Yes, another horror game. This one is based on a long-running series that I've just recently started playing. I've started playing the original using a Nintendo, you know, like, what is it? No, not Nintendo, yeah, Super Nintendo. Yes, the original game was on the Super Nintendo. And this game is the third game, so I'm not going to play this one first. I started playing the original. It's called Clock Tower. Maybe some of you know it. It's pretty fun. Didn't get much exposure in the United States prior to this release. It got a few on the PS1, but that was about it. And yeah. Case is kind of broken, as you can see. It like doesn't shut here, unfortunately. But that's just how it goes, I guess. Yeah, I think I threw it or something. I don't know how it happened. It just broke off. I don't even know. Maybe the case was weak. Yes, this is Clock Tower 3. Fun game, though I won't get to play it till I beat all the other games, which may be a while. So, fun game, but make sure, you know, you've played at least one of the other games in the series before you play this one. Because, first of all, it's not the best game in the series, and second of all, it just kind of follows the others. Actually, I don't think it does actually follow the others. Maybe you could play this. But I just figured I'd played it kind of chronologically. So yeah, pick it up if you want to, I guess, play a horror game. It's not one of the best on the PS2 for sure, you know. But if If you wanted to pick it up and see it for cheap, I'd recommend it, I guess, you know, if you want. I haven't played it, so I can't really tell you how it is or anything, so. Yeah. That's Clock Tower 3. Next one I haven't played here. I haven't played in a long time, but I really enjoyed it. It's a fun PS2 little action game. Kind of like Dawn of the Samurai, though completely different story. It's Devil May Cry. I'm sure many people know this one. It's fairly popular. This is the old school one, not the new one that came out. That kind of like changed things up a bit. This is the original. Kind of cheesy storyline and stuff like that, but you know it's fun. I'd recommend it. It's pretty fun. I've never played God of War. That's another game I need to check out. I haven't ever played one of those games, but I really want to. So I think I'll check out one of those games at some point. Next time I see it in a pawn shop, I'll pick it up. Anyways, that is Devil May Cry. Next one here is called Dark Cloud. Ooh. It's an RPG on the PS2. Very old school one, old school graphics, stuff like that. I have yet to. I know I actually have played it, but only like an hour in. I'm not that far into the game. It's pretty fun. I gotta say, it's pretty fun. I would recommend. Yeah, I guess I kind of do. I haven't gotten that far in the game, so I can't really tell you if I recommend it or not. But it seems pretty cool. I have to get back to this one. The next one I have here is a PC game. Yes, it's the PC game. I don't know. Did I mention it? Yeah, there's a PC game in here. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. It's called The Walking Dead. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. The Walking Dead. Pretty fun. Point and click adventure game. It's made in 2012. It's pretty recent. It's probably the most recent game I have here. Not the most recent. I think that's Neptunia. No, I think Hatsune Miku is the most recent game I have here. Like in terms of release dates and stuff like that. Pretty fun game. I mean, if you like a good story, if you love a good story, that's what point and click adventure games are all about, really. If you like good stories and stuff like that, I highly recommend it. It's got a great story, great characters, stuff like that. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Great game. Oh yeah, also my copy came with a poster. Came with the manual and all stuff like that. But it also came with a poster. It's taken from the first episode when they are crushing down the pharmacy. The zombies, the walkers. Yep, there you go. I always mess it up when I'm trying to fold this thing. I shouldn't have folded it. Rather, I shouldn't have taken it out. But yeah, that's not right. There we go. There we go. I always mess it up when I'm trying to fold it back. Now we're returning back to the Xbox original games. First one we have here, well, first, the continuation, is Fable: The Lost Chapters, which is just the deal, just the extent. It's basically just the regular Fable with more content, basically. Fable with free DLC, more or less. So it's pretty much the best version to get. This is the original. I know there's a few on the Xbox 360 as well. I think there's like 3 games in the series. Though this is the only one I have. Next one is Star Wars Obi-Wan. I have never played this game. I can't tell you whether it's good or not. I have to just sit down and play this Sunday. So I have no idea what to tell you about that one. But yeah, I guess if you like Star Wars and stuff, I guess this will be kind of fun. And the last, nope, not the last game. We still have a PS1 stuff, a few more PS2 games than a PS1 game, some PS1 games. So we're not done quite yet. It's Star Wars Lego 2, the original trilogy. I played this game so much as a kid, I had to pick it up. I absolutely played this game to death. I loved it so much. I mean, it's a great game. It's a great game. It has a blue case, which is kind of weird, but yeah. Well, I'll pause the video, and I'll be back once I have the rest of my games. I'll be back. Alright, we are back. Yeah, let's finish it. First of my PS1 games is Metal Gear Solid. I have yet to play this. I know it's bad. It's bad. I'm sorry. I need to get to play this because I have not played it yet and I feel bad about it. But I know it's great, so I had to pick it up. So I will play it. That is a promise. Next one is Doom by Midway. Yes, the infamous Doom. This is the PS1 port. Great game. I've just started playing it again. It's a great game. I've played the second one as well. Yeah. Good game. Really good game. But I'm sure most of you know that. Classic old school shooter. Really good stuff. Parasite Eve. I am stuck on this game. I love this game, but I can't get past this one section. And I need to get past this one section so I can complete the game because it's an awesome game. I love this game. Seriously, it's great. But I gotta get past this one point. Final Fantasy VII. No, Final Fantasy VIII. I don't have Final Fantasy VII yet, unfortunately. Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII. Like, same thing. I love this game, but I gotta get past this one point. It's infuriating me. It really is. I'm in the tomb of, like, the Unknown King, and I just can't get past it. It's bothering me greatly. I can't beat them. I beat him the first time, but once he got, like, his brother or something, I can't beat the two of them. Either I gotta do some grinding, or I don't know. Alright. I have completed this PS1 game. It's one of my all-time favorite video games of all time. It's a great video game. It's a horror game, even. Silent Hill. The original. It's a great game. Every town has its secrets. Some are just darker than others. And last, but not least, Resident Evil. Yeah, PS1. Great game. And a few more PS1 games and a few PS2 games. Then my GameCube stuff, and then we're done. Yeah! Masters of Terrace Kasi. Star Wars fighting game. Never played it. I will one day, hopefully. Yeah. Ford Racing. It was $5. I bought it. I loved the third game. I played it on the PC all the time back in the day. I'll play this at some point. Maybe with a friend. Maybe with a sibling or something. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Picked it up for old time's sake. Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I played this with my brother a lot. We love this game. It's a great fun. My favorite fighting game of all time. I also play this with my brother. It's called Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. It's a great game. I really love it. And I feel conflicted. It's a great game. I just got a bad copy. Xenosaga Episode 1. It's in German. Der Wille wird Macht. My mom told me, she's German, she told me what it was, but Something like the Bringer of Light. I don't know. Light brings hope. Something like that. Something like that. I'm actually taking German, so yeah, that's the thing. And my PS2, the last of my PS2 collection. First of all, we have another one of my all-time favorite games. Disgaea, Hour of Darkness. Great game. Silent Hill 2. Great game. I have to get back to this. I haven't finished it yet, but I love this game. And I've loved what I've played of it. Everyone knows this is a classic PS2 game. If you get a PS2, you pretty much, I mean, unless you don't like horror. If you love horror, you have to get this game. I mean, it's one of the best ever made. Honestly, it is. Some would even argue it's better than the original. I still like the original better, but I haven't played it yet, so I can't really say. Oops, I think I hit the mic there. Sorry about that. Star Ocean Till the End of Time. Great game, but I can't get past this one part. And I have my GameCube games, this little disc thing. During the move, some of my GameCube games got lost, unfortunately. A few of them are still here. In fact, my favorite video game of all time is still here. Yeah, I'm very happy about that. First one is my GameCube version of X-Men Legends. And the second is my favorite video game of all time. Nothing will ever beat this game. I played this game for years. I mean, I played KOTOR for a long time, Knights of the Old Republic for a long time too. But this one, even more so. This will forever be a game in my heart. I have to play it again sometime soon. It's a great classic little fighting wrestling game. It's based off of my all-time favorite series. It's called Ultimate Muscle, which is based off Kinnikuman, or Kinnikuman Nisei. It's really fun. I mean, if you've ever seen the anime, people call it manime because it's all about muscles and stuff, and it's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun series. I recommend it. Next one here, I also played a lot when I was a kid. It's called Super Mario Sunshine. This was a fun game. Very different from most Mario games at the time. It had like a water hose, and it was a little different, but it was fun. Next one here is Sonic Mega Collection. All the old school like Sonic games. Basically GameCube part of all the classic Sonic games, like on the Sega Genesis and stuff like that. Next one here is Star Wars Rogue Leader, Rogue Squadron, and the sequel, Rebel Strike. Both these are kind of like flight-based games, they're kind of like action games, but also kind of mission-based. They're kind of hard to explain, but they're really fun. If you love Star Wars, you'd love these games. Another Sonic game is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. I could never beat this game. I know Sonic Adventure is kind of hailed as the greatest game of all time in terms of Sonic games, but I hated the Knuckles and Rouge sections. I just couldn't get past them. They infuriated me, and I could just not ever complete them. I don't know if I'm dumb or something. I just could not do it. So I don't know. I'll let you guys be the judge. Fun game if you can get past those things. Other than I love the Sonic portions, love the Shadow portions, even the Tails and Robotnik / Eggman sections are pretty good too. I just can't tolerate those other sections with Rouge and Knuckles. I just can't. I don't know why. This next game I've always wanted to go back to. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh when I was younger. I don't watch it anymore. I haven't watched it in years. Maybe there's I watched the anime, and it's one of the first animes I ever watched. Maybe I'll look it up on Kiss Anime or something, and maybe watch it there, because I haven't watched it in a long time. But I had a lot of fun watching it. I really loved Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day. Never played the actual card game. Oh well. I got into Yu-Gi-Oh! I could never get into Pokemon. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. I could never get into Pokemon for the life of me. And I got this game, this kind of little RPG called Yu-Gi-Oh! The False Bound Kingdom for the GameCube. I never got far in it, but it was kind of fun. I was really young at the time, so I really didn't get the gameplay or anything. I think if I played it now, I could get it. But at the time, I was really young and I didn't get it. And thus ends the video game collection. Even though it was pretty fast, it still ended up being a larger video because I have a pretty big gaming collection. And yeah, I don't think I missed anything either. That's everything. Yeah. Leave comments down below what you guys what your guys' favorite games from your childhood are, or maybe like post a video of your like gaming collection. This could be also for the anime collection too. Like post a video like of your collections, and YouTube will probably let me know as spam, but I'll mark it as spam. So if you just like say, hey, this is my collection video or something. You don't have to. I mean, I understand if you don't. But if you want to, well, you can. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to do that, feel free to do that. If you just want to like talk about, like, give a comment talking about the games, if you've played some of them, what you thought on them, whether you liked them or not, or just general thoughts and opinions on the games and stuff, or just gaming in general, what kind of consoles or systems you have and stuff like that. Or if you play PC gaming, what kind of PC? Yeah, I'll let you guys talk about it in the comments if you want to. If not, that's all good too. That's good. That's okay. I'm not going to force you guys to comment or anything about that stuff, but if you want to, you can. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. My name is LPPigman99. Thank you for watching this collection video. Like if you enjoyed, comment down below. Give me your thoughts and all the kind of things you can talk about down below. Share on social media sites like Twitter, Facebook, Google Plus, or what the hell have you. My name is LPBigman999, and I will see you all in my next video, which will probably be a Let's Play. Until then, take care, everybody, and I will see you next time. Game on.